Have imported photos into Lightroom. The next step is to start going through them and making selections for the photos that you actually want to edit. Initially you will see this grid view, as it's called, where you'll see different size or different thumbnails of each photo. You can change the size of the thumbnails by using this slider here. So let's say you like larger versions of the pictures. You can increase the size, and then as you can see more photos of, see the photo in a larger size thumbnail. So what I like to do here is start with the first photo that came in. Typically the photos are ordered in the capture time, so chronological order. So double click, and that opens up the larger loop view of the photo. Now I like this photo, so I want to make it a selection that I'm going to edit later. For my method, I tend to choose 3 stars. Now you can click 3 stars here to edit, to make it 3 stars. You can also just type the number 3 and it will set the rating to 3 stars. You can also use color coding, or you can also use flags. If you like to flag things as a pick instead, you can hit the P key and it will flag it as a pick. If you don't want to use the P key and you flagged it as a pick and you want to unpick it, hit the U key and it will remove it. There's a lot of different ways that you can make selections as you go through your photos. You can rate them from 1 to 5. Maybe 1s are the ones that are just okay and 5s are the ones that are outstanding, and then different variations in between from 2, 3, and 4 stars. So let's say I go through this photo, I like it. Go to this one, I don't like it as much, I want to get rid of it. I can hit X to reject it, and you'll notice that it rejects it, puts a black flag on it, grays out the photo, and that means that I can later sort that out of there. And then I can go to the next photo, and this one, his eyes are a little bit sleepy looking and weird, so let's reject that one too. Go to the next photo, and this one's alright, so maybe I'll give it a 3. So I'm simply just typing the 3 key to add the 3 stars to it. This one's a little off, so I'm just going to reject it. Go to the next one. It's cute, but not really that great. Go to the next one. He's not even looking the right way. Reject that one. Maybe I'll edit that one and see what I can come up with. So now that I've got some selections that I've made and some rejections, I can then sort on the ones that I marked with 3 stars to filter those down and just look at those. So if I go back to the grid view, I can either hit G or click on the grid view button over here, and you'll see all the photos that I have currently. But if I click on attribute here, I can then get the attributes to filter on. So I want to filter on 3 stars. So once I click 3 stars, now I only see the photos that I've selected as 3 stars. Now again, if you have a different method for doing this, you know, let's say you select all the ones you like with green and all the mediocre ones with yellow, and then the red ones are the ones you like to get rid of. It's the same thing. You can just filter on those as well. If I wanted to select all the ones that I rejected, I could undo the filter by clicking off the filter, and then I could click on the filter that shows me the rejected ones. So that just shows me all the rejected photos. So I can then unclick that and go back to everything, click back to my 3 stars, and then I'm ready to get going on the developing of all the photos.